Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Board Masters with me, Chris Mullins. And today I just want to ask a simple question. What wizardry is this? And basically, a very vague question initially, but it's to do with Bardsung, a game by Steamforged Games that I backed November year before last, so November 2020, that I am super excited about. It was going to be, I think, number 8 in my top 10 2022 games that I'm most excited about, but it is gonna rock it up as a result of the update that we have had today, asking us to confirm our dwelling place because the time for Bardsung shipping is among us, almost upon us, among us. That's about listening to Alex too much. Obviously, if you live in Asia, luckily for you, it will start shipping this week, but for the rest of us, they're going to be shipped or on ships by the end of this month, meaning here in the UK, there's a pretty decent chance it's going to arrive before the end of March, which is exceptional. I mean, this is a game, when we backed it originally, the estimated delivery, as you can see there, was May 2022. So this is 2 months early. And, you know, if you follow the channel, you will know that my relationship with board games has basically been in parallel with this COVID pandemic. So I didn't really have any experience of Kickstarter before the end times that we're living in now. So is this something that regularly happened back then? I mean, all I know is games getting delayed by 6, 12, 18 months at times. I've been very, very impressed with games that have got anywhere close to their fulfillment. Some of the smaller ones have been on time. But for a game of this size and this volume to be delivering 2 to 3 months early, got me super, super excited for a huge narrative adventure that I cannot wait for, with contributions from people I'm a big fan of, like Ian Livingston, from the Fighting Fantasy games. And I've gone all in on it. I believe, if I remember, I'm pretty certain I've got all the terrain and everything there. It's been so long since I looked at it. With these lovely minis, and for a game of this size and scope, and particularly the narrative depth of it, quite often that seems to be what takes the time in my limited experience in the hobby. But this woken up the cynic in me as well, that if a game this size is arriving 2 months early in the current climate, it does have me worried that they are... Is it because they've cut corners? Is it they've compromised on the quality? I mean, I don't believe that's what they've done, and I'm not casting aspersions on Steamforged Games at all, but I just can't help but be suspicious as to how this incredible project can be arriving 2 months early while we're still in this pandemic that has typically decimated the estimated fulfillment times of pretty much every project of this size. And it's only really the smaller ones that have managed to fit through and stay on schedule. But I mean, massive props to Steamforged Games. If it comes out and it looks anywhere near as good as it does in the campaign and sounds as good as I believe it will be, being able to create that and fulfill it early is just phenomenal. And, you know, it gets me excited for the other game. I got Monster Hunter World coming from Steamforged Games, and hopefully that will follow suit and be early as well. I would imagine it probably wouldn't, given that it's a licensed thing and takes time going back and forth with the IP license, which I believe is Konami, who I think are usually pretty slow on those sort of things anyway. But who knows? It's just something that came completely out of the blue, and just had to celebrate it a bit because, as I said, it has, I think, gone from 8th to 4th, which is a spoiler for my top 10 2022 most anticipated games, purely off the back of this update. But that's it for this video, really. Let me know if you're excited for the game down below, and if you'd like to see more of it on the channel when it does arrive sooner than expected. But thank you for watching. Look after yourself, stay safe, and have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye now.